Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be taking part in the one box challenge put on by Rachel over at Sweet and Simple Home. If you haven't visited her channel, you really should. She is a super sweet girl, very fun to watch, very informative. She's definitely worth checking out. I will link her channel below as well as the playlist for this challenge. So let's get started. When I think about filling a box to donate for the one box challenge, I probably look at things a little differently than most people do. I moved twice in less than 2 years. The last time I moved was last March, and when you go through a process of moving, especially twice, you tend to get rid of a lot of things. So since that time, every month, I've been trying to go through things and get a couple bags to donate every month just to get the things in our home down to a minimum. Also, control how much I'm bringing in and make sure that I'm sending out more than I'm bringing in. So when Rachel sent out this challenge for the one box challenge to fill a box in your home, I kind of thought, I do that every month and I'm starting to get low on things to donate. So what I decided to do is just pick up a box, go around my home very quickly and just scan each room, pick up a few things to throw in. My kids threw some stuff in from their rooms and I filled the box as quickly as I could. And that way I didn't have a chance to really think about the things that I was putting in. It was just grabbing a few things from each room throughout the house. And that's how I tackled this project. So now I'm going to show you a few of the things that I've added to my box to donate. So the first place that I looked was my personal closet, and I came up with 3 shirts that I know for a fact I have not worn since I moved to this house last March. And I'm not even sure that I wore them before that, but I do know that I haven't worn them since then because they've been in the very back of the closet and have not come out from there over to the things that I do wear. So the first thing I'm dropping in is 1, 2, and 3 shirts. The next thing I looked at was on the top of my closet. I have all of my shoes in little plastic containers up on the top shelf of my closet. And I thought, you know what? I wear the same 3 to 4 pairs of shoes every single day. So there are a lot of these shoes that I can get rid of. So that's what I did next. I found 3 pairs of shoes that I know for sure that I can get rid of because I think, as sad as this is, it may have been 4 or 5 years since I've worn these shoes. I know. Why do we hold on to things like this? These shoes have been in my closet for like probably 10, I probably got these 10 years ago, but it's probably been 4 or 5 years since I've even worn them. So I love them, but they've got to go. There's this pair, and I have a black pair just like them. And I also have another pair of brown Mary Janes. So those are going in the box. Whew. Next stop was Allie Joe's room. She is my 13-year-old daughter, and she has lots of things she could get rid of. But I did manage to pull a few things out of her room when she was busy doing something else. And I just said, hey, can I take this? Can I take this? And she agreed. So the first thing I got was this little coin purse that she just doesn't use anymore. She used this when she was little to carry her money in, but now she has a, you know, big adult size wallet. So this can go. This has been hanging around our house. She wore this when she was probably, 2 or 3 years old. And she doesn't wear this anymore. But I don't know why. I just haven't had the heart to take it out of the hat bin, and it's really time to just let it go. And the last thing that we are going to donate is this adorable little ballet bag. She used this to carry her shoes to dance each week, and it's so stinking cute. But she has outgrown it. and the amount of dance that she does at her studio, she has 6 or 7 different shoes, and the tap shoes take up a lot of space too, and her shoes just won't fit in this bag anymore, so it's time to pass it along. Next stop was my son's room, and he is 16 years old, and he really doesn't have a whole lot of extra in his room. He's not so much of a pack rat, but I did manage to find a few things from a dresser that we redid in his room. I have the old hardware from it, the handles, and we can just pass those along now because we're not going to use them. Also, this little Bluetooth speaker, it doesn't really work that well with his phone, so he just wanted to pass this along to someone else. So that was it for the upstairs of my house. Then I came downstairs and I stopped off in the closet in the hallway. And the first thing I found was this, which is a hood to a jacket. But I don't know what jacket it goes to. It's been in there for years and we've never used it with the jacket. And I'm not even sure that we still have the jacket that this goes to, but it's been floating around in there, and I just decided it's probably time that we can just let that go, because they'll probably, if they haven't used it in a couple years, they're probably not going to use it. I also have this cute little doggy coat, sweater, whatever this is. On one side it is Santa Claus, and then you can turn it inside out and it's a reindeer, and it is too small for my dog now. He went through a knee surgery a little over a year ago, and he went from like 12 pounds up to 16, and he's remained that weight, and the vet doesn't really seem concerned with it. She thinks he's at a perfect weight. So I don't think this is gonna fit him anymore, so we can pass that along to another doggy owner. He really didn't love it much anyway. Next stop was the front room, or my homeschool room slash office. And in that room I found one of my hourglass timers. And I love these. I love these for timing my kids in school, and also we can put one up to time it for like doing chores, like set it for a 15-minute timer and say, okay, we're gonna clean for 15 minutes, and when the timer's up, we're done. But this one never gets used. It is an hour timer, and it is a true hourglass, and we just never grab for it. There's never anything that we need to time for an hour. And we have so many of these around the house that I'd rather just save the ones that we actually use and get rid of this one and pass it along. Another thing from the office that I found was this, which holds a phone, and you can clip it to something, and then this is, you can bend it, and it's, you know, those of you out there who are YouTube creators, who are making videos, you know, we kind of seem to collect these things all over our home. Different things that we have found that we think are going to work for doing video. My husband picked this one up at a discount store, and the problem that we have with it is it just doesn't seem to hold the devices that we have very well. It wants to bend over. The weight is too much. So somebody with a lighter phone, this might work for them. So we're gonna pass this along. Last thing from the office is this ink cartridge. This goes to a printer that we no longer have. So we're gonna pass this along, and hopefully somebody will be able to find it that has this printer and can use it, because it's still in the wrapping, it's brand new. Okay, so the last room that I went through before I filled my box was the first floor bathroom. And in that bathroom I found this tissue box holder, which went in my kids' bathroom at the house 2 houses ago. This was, I did like an under the water theme in that house, and it was super duper cute, but at 13 and 16, they're really over under the sea. So I'm gonna pass this on to somebody. I also have these 2 hand towels that were in my bathroom for the Christmas season. One has a snowman on it, and one is just red with like little stars. And I'm passing these on because I really did not like these towels. They left little like fuzzies all over, and I really didn't like them. So I know that next year when Christmas rolls around, I'm gonna wanna get new towels for that bathroom. So I'm just gonna pass these along now and not hold on to them for the year. I found this Orla Kylie zipper pouch that you can just store things in. I have a lot of these that I use to store various things, makeup or things in my purse, but this is one that I just don't find that I'm using, and so I'm gonna pass that along. And somebody is going to stop in at Goodwill and be really excited that they found this. So that's kind of fun to think about. And the last thing that I am putting in my box to donate are these wall hooks. If you watched my laundry room redo, which I'll link that video down below, I just did that a few weeks ago, and these hooks were in that room on the wall, and I replaced them with something else that took up less space and worked in my space better. So I thought about holding on to these and putting them in the basement for maybe a future project, because I thought, you know, I might use them for something, but then I thought, I really didn't like them when they were hanging in the laundry room, and they're taking up space, and it's something that I can go ahead and pass along to somebody who might get some use out of it. So I decided that I was gonna go ahead and just throw these into the box as well. And as you can see, my box is now full. So that's it for my 1 box challenge. I'm so glad that Rachel challenges us from time to time to go through our home and declutter those areas that maybe we're missing, just those things that are straggling around, and keep up with that. It's really a good habit to start to just be in a constant mindset of decluttering and keeping the things in your home to a minimum. So thanks again, Rachel, for that opportunity. And to all of you out there who stopped by to watch my video, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.